Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of really interesting bodybuilding updates, and of course the first one that we gotta talk about is Arnold Classic increasing the prize money up to $75,000 for the first place, and then also $250,000 for the second place finisher and $100,000 for the third place, and also increasing the prize money for the classic physique division up to $100,000. What an amazing news! Great news for bodybuilding, for bodybuilders. This also means we'll see more top guys at the Arnold Classic, because right now officially Arnold Classic is offering more money than the Mr. Olympia. Now, I'm probably going to offer you a little bit of a different perspective, because I've seen a whole bunch of comments, people saying that Arnold Classic is now superior to Mr. Olympia. Guys, Mr. Olympia is not in another 20 weeks. It's in mid-October. So there is more than enough time for Mr. Olympia to increase their prize money to $1 million, for example. Or to increase the classic physique to, I don't know, at least 100K or more. I mean, I get it. Maybe we should all just call out Mr. Olympia and call Arnold Classic the best show in the world, so they would actually kinda be pressured to do that, to increase their prize money. But realistically, I think it's most likely going to happen. I think they're gonna do it at the show or before the show. I mean, last year it was exactly the same story. Everybody was saying that Arnold Classic is now better, bigger than Mr. Olympia, and then at the show day, Dan Solomon gave out $100,000 more. Maybe this year he's gonna give out like $850. Or $1 million, I don't know, but like, it's not like Mr. Olympia already happened and then Arnold Classic is next and Arnold Classic gave out more money. No, I mean, Arnold Classic announced this for 2026, so even if Mr. Olympia gives out $600,000 addition Mr. Olympia and then increases it for the next year, they're still gonna be bigger than the Arnold Classic. The prize money is still gonna be bigger. And of course, there is the argument that Mr. Olympia has a lot more categories. They're giving out, I believe, around 3 million in total, and Arnold Classic is giving only half of that. Which I know doesn't matter for you guys, it doesn't matter for me, because I only follow open bodybuilding and classic and that's it. But for the other competitors, for the other divisions, it's still a big thing. And you know, bodybuilding is not only open bodybuilding and classic physique, it's all the other categories as well, whether you like them or not. Also, Arnold Classic is still a Mr. Olympia qualifier. No matter how much money they give out, they're still gonna be below Mr. Olympia in terms of status, in terms of prestige. Like, everybody wants to be the Mr. Olympia because that's the best bodybuilder in the world. That's the overall of the all shows, the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. But as far as the money, if we talk strictly about the prize money, I mean, officially right now, Mr. Olympia is still ahead of the Arnold Classic, because Arnold just gave out $500,000 and Mr. Olympia gave out $600,000. Just because Arnold announced their next year's prize money, it doesn't mean that Mr. Olympia is not going to give out more. But still, this is, like I said, amazing news, and it's really awesome that we have a show that is pushing Mr. Olympia. If there wasn't for Arnold Classic, maybe Mr. Olympia would just stay the same for years and years. Now we have another show that is trying to surpass Mr. Olympia, and I think it's awesome to have this kind of a rivalry. And because of that, I understand it would be cool to just call out Mr. Olympia for being a weaker show, but in reality, it's definitely not. Not yet. Maybe it's gonna happen, maybe next year, maybe Mr. Olympia won't be able to match this prize money, but as of right now, officially, that's not the case. Now, from a fan perspective, I guess Arnold Classic is kinda better because there aren't as many categories, the show doesn't last as long as Mr. Olympia, which is always, of course, a positive thing, and then also the stage, the lighting, and like the lack of the lasers and smoke and everything like that. Arnold Classic is definitely way better in terms of production. And also they have a really awesome live stream that's free. So yeah, for a fan, you can say Arnold Classic is more cool. You know, it's definitely leading away right now. I mean, they are the first who announced these money prize increases, but it doesn't mean that Mr. Olympia is not going to follow, it's not going to match, and that in the end, it's not going to still be a bigger show in every sense. And that's the whole point I'm trying to make here. Again, this is super amazing. This is really awesome. This means that bodybuilding is growing as a sport. Really cool to see that. And also it means we'll see more top level bodybuilders competing at more shows than only Mr. Olympia. We're already seeing that, but we'll probably be seeing more and more of that. And I also gotta mention again that the classic physique prize money increased, and I think that's really cool. I mean, 100K, it's great, but I feel like those guys deserve probably even more, especially the Mr. Olympia, because they are almost as popular as open bodybuilders. Like, they are the bodybuilding from the 90s, pretty much. So I think those guys probably deserve even more, but, seeing that their prize money for the Arnold Classic is increased to 100K, that's really amazing to hear. But you also gotta remember that Chris Bumstead said that Mr. Olympia prize money for Classic Physique is gonna be increased significantly. So I'm looking forward to hear how much is that gonna be. Overall, great, phenomenal things for the sport. The sport is growing, it's flourishing these past couple of years and basically the last decade, I would say. It's really awesome to see. And as far as who is bigger, Arnold Classic or the Mr. Olympia, in my eyes, Mr. Olympia is still above, but we'll see. Maybe that will change over the years. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below. Before we start with the next topic, I want to let you guys know that Blackstone Labs have a Memorial Day sale. You just use the code EVEN. That's right. The link is down below. Just use the code EVEN and you'll get a 30% discount, guys. 30%. So make sure to check the Blackstone website and use this in your advantage. And also, this is how you can support me and this channel. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is Larry Wheels. We haven't really talked about this guy at all, but he's competing actually this weekend. He's doing this Ireland show, and he plans on winning his pro card in Classic Physique. Of course, the question is, can he do it? Well, we don't have a lot of really good physique updates, not the most recent ones, but we got this one from a couple of days, like a week or so ago, and here, it seemed like his conditioning is gonna be spot on. He has a lot of size, but is his shape going to be enough to earn him a pro card in Classic Physique? I mean, Larry is definitely not a bodybuilder with the most classic shape ever, but Classic Physique is not that much. It's not all about the classic shape. As long as he is bigger than the other guys and in really good condition, he can still win. I'm not sure what that show is actually gonna look like. I mean, how competitive it actually is, but maybe he actually picked it wisely. Maybe he actually picked a show that is not super competitive. So he's gonna earn his pro card. I think that's definitely possible. I mean, he doesn't have like the best structure, the best legs, and he has those muscle tears, so definitely not the most aesthetic guy, but I think he got pretty close last time he competed. I think he was like second or something in his weight class, so if he is slightly improved this year, and if his posing is better, which I think it is, he practiced posing a lot, I saw him pose, I think it's gonna be better. If that is improved, and also if he's a little bit lucky with the competition, if nobody really that good shows up, yeah, I guess he can win. We'll see. Once we actually see him on stage, once we actually have the footage, I'll make a video about it and let you guys know, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Alright, the next thing we got is an update from Michal Krizo, and you guys know, you probably heard in the last video he made that he's doing the New York Pro and he's gonna actually go and pose for Steve Weinberger, which is exactly what he's doing right here, and we get to see his most muscular right now. Is it better? Is he going to be improved at a New York Pro compared to the Pittsburgh Pro? I mean, right here, I would say he's maybe holding a little bit of water. I don't think he's super dry, but I think he's going to be spot on for New York. Like I said, it's tricky when it's back-to-back, only 1 week apart between these two shows. But I'm sure his coach George Ferrer knows what he's doing. I think these guys are actually going to be able to peak properly. By the way, guys, if you need help with your peak week or actually your prep for a show or just to get lean, shredded for the summer, you can DM me. You can just go to my Instagram account, even Bodybuilding Coaching, and just DM me over there. I'm actually very affordable for most of you guys. I'm not expensive as the other top level coaches, but you get a lot of attention from me. So I think it is a really good deal for most of you guys, especially if you compare it to giving a whole bunch of money to the top level coaches who have like 500 clients who don't even pay attention to you. So I think that makes a lot more sense, but it's up to you. Again, if you want to DM me, even Bodybuilding Coaching, the link of my Instagram account is in the description of this video as well. Now, as far as Krizo, once again, I think the chances of him looking better and doing better at the New York Pro are actually pretty high. Why? Because, I feel like he kind of failed at the Pittsburgh Pro. I mean, his conditioning was good, his peak was good, but his posing was just a disaster. His stand also wasn't good. He was late to the pre-judging, so overall, he probably couldn't have done any better. Like, I don't see him beating guys like Martin, like Nick, like Derek, and probably not even William Bonek, if Bonek is on the way he was. But maybe at this show, if his posing is significantly improved, if his stand is perfect, and let's imagine William Bonek doesn't peak perfectly, because that guy did how many shows this year? Like Arnold Classic, Detroit Pro, Pittsburgh. This is going to be his 4th show of the year, and the year just started, so who knows if Bonek will be able to really peak well. I mean, there are the other guys as well to consider, but I think Krizo and Bonek are going to be in that top 3. Is there a chance for Krizo to actually defeat Bonek? There is a chance. Would I bet on that? Probably not, but I think it's still possible. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below. Oh, and finally, we got something really interesting from Rafa Brandao. We actually can see probably the biggest Rafa Brandao we ever saw in the off-season, and I think he might actually be doing the Mr. Olympia. I think he asked Steve Weinberger, can he get ready in 20 weeks, so maybe he's considering it. He is qualified, but this is strange, because you guys remember when he said he's taking a year off, that his stomach was messed up, something like that, and that he's unable to eat, and that was maybe like a month or 2 months ago, and look at him now. The biggest he's ever been. So I don't know what happened with that. If you guys follow his Instagram or his YouTube more closely and you know what happened, you can let us know in the comments below. But yeah, I didn't know that he was actually pushing his off season, but this actually does look very good. Now, if he actually ends up doing the Mr. Olympia, do I see him in that top 10? I mean, if he nails the conditioning with his new improvements, for sure. I mean, top 10, he already was top 10, but this year it's going to be way more competitive, so it's not going to be easy to crack the top 10, but do I see him doing that? Absolutely. I mean, especially now with all this size. And, I mean, let's hope the size stays there once he actually gets shredded for the stage, but are the improvements there? There absolutely are a lot of improvements. He looks better than ever in the offseason, in my opinion. But we'll see what he's gonna do. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon. All the best, and bye-bye.